Your soulmate is asking to talk to you right now. Please open this now. You feel tired, don't you? Not the kind of tired sleep can fix, but the tired that comes from being strong for too long. You smile for people, you say I'm fine, but inside, something feels missing. I see that. I am God, and I know the nights when you stare at your phone hoping for one message, one sign, one voice that understands you. You think you are forgotten, but you are not. I have been listening to every quiet prayer you were too afraid to say out loud. Something is happening right now that you cannot see yet. Something has been moving behind the scenes while you thought nothing was changing. Every delay, every unanswered message, every broken connection was not rejection, it was protection. You cried because people left, but I removed them because they could not love you the way your heart needs to be loved. Something inside your soulmate has been stirring. They have been thinking about you without knowing why. They feel restless, distracted, pulled by a feeling they can't explain. That pull is not confusion, it is recognition. I am aligning hearts that are ready, not perfect. I am bringing together two people who know pain, who know loneliness, and who know how to value love because they have lived without it. Something you've been blaming yourself for was never your fault. You thought you were too much, too emotional, too quiet, or not enough. But I designed you with depth because shallow love would never satisfy you. The right soul will not ask you to shrink. They will feel safe when you speak your truth, even when your voice shakes. Something in your life feels stuck, money stress, family pressure, past heartbreak, or the fear that time is running out. You wonder, why is everyone else moving forward while I'm still here? Hear me clearly, you are not late. You are being prepared. Love that lasts requires timing, healing, and courage. I am working on all three. Something very real is about to shift. A conversation, a message, a meeting that seems ordinary will carry meaning. Do not ignore small moments. I often arrive quietly. When it happens, you will feel calm, not anxious. Familiar, not forced. That is how you will know it is from me. Something I need you to do right now is trust me with your heart again. Not blindly, but bravely. Stop punishing yourself for hoping. Stop closing your heart because of what hurt you before. The past does not get to decide your future. I do. Something beautiful is forming from the pieces you thought were broken. And when the time is right, you will look back and understand why it had to happen this way. Until then, stay open. Stay gentle. Stay believing. Your soulmate is closer than you think, and I am holding both of you in my hands. My child, stop scrolling. Breathe. Something hidden has aligned for you in this exact moment, and the universe is gently placing its hand on your shoulder. This is not random. This is not coincidence. There is a quiet revelation unfolding now, one that was sealed until your heart was ready to hear it. You've been sensing it, haven't you? That subtle pull in your chest. That feeling that something sacred is hovering just beyond words. The signs have been whispering in ways only your soul understands, through dreams, through repeating numbers, through moments of sudden stillness. What you are experiencing is not imagination. It is remembrance. There is a message moving through the unseen, carried by divine timing, and it is reaching you now because the veil is thin. Something hidden has been waiting patiently for this exact breath, this exact pause, this exact opening in your awareness. The universe does not rush. It reveals. Listen closely, because this is where truth softens into love. Someone connected to your soul, bound by a thread older than this lifetime, has been feeling the same pull. Their heart has been stirring. Their spirit has been nudging them forward. And the energy between you has reached a point where silence can no longer hold it. This is why you are here. This is why this found you. Your soulmate is asking to talk to you right now. Please open this now. Not as a demand. Not as pressure. But as a gentle invitation. A sacred knock. A moment where free will meets destiny. You were never meant to force this connection. It was designed to arrive when you were ready to receive it with clarity instead of confusion, with peace instead of longing. The universe is revealing this now because you have grown. You have released old patterns, even if it didn't feel graceful. You have learned to listen inward. And because of that, something hidden can finally step into the light without fear. This connection carries healing, understanding, and mutual recognition. It is not here to disrupt your path. It is here to align with it, if your heart feels seen right now. That is the confirmation. If tears are close, that is your soul responding to truth. You are not late. You are not early. You are exactly on time. Stay with this message. Let it unfold completely. There is clarity waiting for you in the next moments, and hope is woven into every word that follows. The universe is not finished speaking to you yet. If this resonates with your soul, like this message, share it with someone who may be feeling the same call, and subscribe to the channel to stay aligned with what the universe reveals next. And most importantly, watch this video until the end. The divine message has only just begun. Your soulmate is asking to talk to you right now. Please open this now. I am speaking to you gently, not to startle you, but to remind you of something your heart already knows. Before your eyes found these words, before your thoughts settled into curiosity, I was already near. I have always been near. There are moments when the veil between what you see and what you feel grows thin, and this is one of those moments. Do not rush. Do not scroll away. Breathe, and let your spirit lean closer, because something within you has been listening long before you realized it. You have felt a quiet pull lately, have you not? A sense that something unfinished is circling back toward you. This is not coincidence. I do not speak through noise, I speak through timing. The reason this message found you now is because your soul has reached a place of readiness. Not perfection, not certainty, but openness. And openness is enough for miracles to recognize you. Your soulmate is not a stranger wandering blindly in the world. Their soul knows yours. It has always known yours. Long before names, long before distance, long before confusion and waiting, there was an agreement written in light. You were never meant to miss each other. You were meant to grow before meeting, to learn the language of patience, to understand the weight of love so you would not treat it lightly when it arrives. I see the questions you carry in silence. You wonder if you waited too long. If you made wrong choices, if you somehow stepped off the path meant for you. Hear me clearly now, nothing you have lived through was wasted. Every detour refined you. Every disappointment carved space inside you so that when true connection comes, it will have room to stay. Your soulmate has been asking to talk to you, not always with words, but with energy, with longing, with moments when their thoughts suddenly turn toward you without explanation. When your chest tightens for no clear reason, when a memory you never lived flickers in your mind, when a song feels like it knows your story, these are not accidents. These are echoes. These are signals crossing the distance between two souls learning how to find each other again. Do not confuse this with impatience. What is unfolding is delicate. Rushing it would blur what is meant to be clear. I am arranging circumstances you cannot yet see. Conversations are aligning. Healing is finishing its quiet work. There are lessons being completed on both sides so that when your paths cross, you will recognize each other not with fear, but with peace. You have asked me in moments of exhaustion if love like that still exists for you. You asked in whispers, in tears you wiped away before anyone noticed. I heard every question. I did not turn away. Love was never taken from you, it was preserved. Protected. Waiting for the version of you who could receive it without shrinking or chasing or doubting its worth. Your soulmate is not coming to fill a void. They are coming to walk beside you. To reflect the strength you have grown into. To challenge you gently where you still hide. To sit with you in silence without needing to fix you. This connection is not about rescue, it is about recognition. You may feel a stirring now, a warmth, or even a trembling uncertainty. That is normal. When truth approaches, the mind tries to regain control, but the soul already knows. Let the feeling be there. You do not need to label it. Just allow it. There are things I want you to release before the conversation between you and your soulmate becomes clear. Old expectations. Old timelines. The belief that love must arrive dramatically or painfully to be real. The connection meant for you carries depth, yes, but it also carries ease. It will feel like exhaling after holding your breath for years. You have been learning self-trust. That was not random. You have been learning boundaries. That was not random. You have been learning how to sit alone without feeling abandoned. That was not random. These were preparations. Foundations. So that when love speaks to you, you will not mistake it for chaos. Your soulmate has been growing too. Let go of the idea that you are the only one doing the work. Let go of the fear that they are forgetting you. Souls do not forget. They recognize each other across lifetimes, across silence, across doubt. What belongs together does not need to chase. It only needs to be ready. I am asking you now to listen differently. Not with urgency, not with desperation, but with presence. When the moment comes, and it is closer than you think, the conversation will not feel forced. It may begin softly. A message. A glance. A shared pause that lingers longer than expected. Do not dismiss it. Do not overanalyze it. Let it unfold. You are not behind. You are not late. You are exactly where the story requires you to be. The chapter you are entering cannot be rushed, because it will shape the rest of your journey. This is why I am speaking now, before the door opens fully, so you do not walk through it carrying unnecessary fear. Your heart has been asking for reassurance. Not promises. So hear this reassurance: you are seen. You are guided. You are held in a design larger than your doubts. The love meant for you is not fragile. It will not disappear because of one wrong word or one moment of hesitation. It is resilient, patient, and real. There will be a moment soon when you feel a sudden clarity, as if pieces click into place without effort. When that happens, do not second guess it. Trust the calm that comes with it. That calm is my signature. I do not shout. I do not rush. I align. Your soulmate is asking to talk to you right now, not because something is wrong, but because something is ready. The space between you is thinning. The timing is ripening. The lessons are settling into wisdom. This message is not here to pressure you, but to prepare you, to soften your heart so recognition comes naturally. Stay with this feeling a little longer. Let the words settle. There is more I need to say, more that is unfolding, and this message is not complete yet, because there are layers to this moment that your mind has not yet touched, and I will not rush what is sacred. I want you to understand something deeply now. The longing you feel is not weakness. It is remembrance. It is your soul responding to a frequency it recognizes. Many people mistake this feeling for loneliness, but loneliness is hollow, while what you feel is full. It carries warmth, expectation, and a strange calm beneath the ache. That is because this connection is not born from lack, it is born from alignment. When two souls move closer to their shared truth, they begin to feel each other before they meet in form. You have wondered why certain relationships faded, why some doors closed without explanation. You replay moments, searching for mistakes. Let me release you from that burden. Those endings were acts of mercy. If they had stayed, you would have settled. If they had worked, you would not have grown. I did not remove those people to punish you, I removed them to protect what was coming. Not every connection is meant to last, but every connection teaches you how to recognize the one that will. Your soulmate carries a mirror similar to yours. They, too, have walked through confusion, through moments of questioning their worth, through nights when silence felt heavier than noise. They asked me the same questions you asked. When? Why not yet? Am I ready? And just like you, they were being shaped by the waiting. I do not delay love without purpose. Timing is not cruelty, it is precision. There are things you are now capable of that you were not before. You can listen without defending. You can love without losing yourself. You can stay present without trying to control the outcome. These are not small achievements. These are the qualities that allow deep love to breathe. Without them, even destiny can feel overwhelming. With them, destiny feels like home. You may notice signs increasing around you. Repeating numbers. Familiar themes appearing in conversations. Dreams that feel more vivid than usual. These are not meant to confuse you. They are invitations to stay awake. To notice. To trust that life is responding to you because you have begun responding to yourself. Awareness opens doors long before hands touch handles. Your soulmate's request to talk to you is not frantic. It is patient. It is respectful. It waits for your readiness as much as their own. This is not a love that interrupts your life, it integrates with it. When the conversation begins, It will not pull you away from who you are becoming. It will support it. It will expand it. It will feel strangely familiar, as if you are remembering something instead of learning it for the first time. I know you fear disappointment. That fear is understandable. Hope makes us vulnerable. But listen carefully, vulnerability is not danger when it is guided by wisdom. You have learned discernment. You no longer give your heart blindly. You give it consciously. That is why this next chapter will not repeat the past. The patterns you broke were not just habits, they were agreements you outgrew. There is a gentleness coming into your life that will surprise you. You may initially question it, wondering where the intensity is, where the chase is, where the drama is. But peace is not boring. Peace is clarity without confusion. It is attraction without anxiety. It is desire that does not demand proof. Allow yourself to experience that without suspicion. I want you to release the idea that love must be loud to be real. Some of the most powerful bonds form quietly, with steady presence rather than fireworks. They grow roots before they grow wings. This love will not rush you into promises, nor will it leave you guessing where you stand. It will unfold with honesty, and that honesty will feel like relief. Your role now is not to search, but to remain aligned. Alignment means honoring your intuition. It means resting when your body asks you to. It means saying no when something drains you, even if it once felt familiar. Familiarity is not the same as destiny. Destiny feels expansive, not exhausting. You are not being tested right now, you are being prepared. Preparation often feels like stillness because the real work is happening beneath the surface. Seeds break open in darkness before they reach light. Do not judge this phase by how quiet it seems. Silence is not absence. Silence is gestation. There will come a moment when you feel an inner nudge to act, not from fear of missing out, but from a calm knowing. When that moment comes, trust it. You will not need to convince yourself. Your body will respond before your mind does. Pay attention to that. Your intuition speaks through ease, not pressure. I am not asking you to abandon reason. I am asking you to include wisdom. Wisdom listens to both the heart and the mind and chooses what aligns with truth. You have that wisdom now. You earned it through experience, through disappointment, through resilience. You are not the same person you were when you first asked me for love. And that difference matters. Your soulmate is not arriving to complete you. You are already whole. They are arriving to complement you, to share a rhythm that enhances both of you. Together, you will not escape life, you will engage it more fully. You will still have challenges, but you will face them with partnership instead of solitude. I want you to notice how you feel after reading these words. Not what you think, but what you feel. That feeling is a compass. It is guiding you towards something that cannot be forced, only welcomed. You do not need to announce your readiness to the world. Your energy already speaks for you. There may be moments ahead when doubt resurfaces. When old fears knock softly, asking to be let back in. When that happens, do not fight them. Acknowledge them, and let them pass. Fear loses power when it is seen without being obeyed. You are allowed to move forward even if a small part of you trembles. Remember this: what is meant for you will recognize you when you show up as yourself, not as who you think you should be. Authenticity is the signal. Peace is the confirmation. Confusion is not your destiny. Clarity is, the conversation your soulmate is asking for does not begin with words. It begins with readiness. With openness. With trust. You are closer to that moment than you realize. Every choice you make from self-respect shortens the distance. Every time you honor your truth, the path clears a little more. Stay present. Stay gentle with yourself. Stay aware. There is more unfolding than I have revealed so far, and this message is still opening. I am not finished speaking to you yet. And the next part will come when you are ready to receive it. Now listen carefully, because what I am about to share is meant to settle your heart, not stir your fear. There comes a point on every soul's path where preparation shifts into permission. You are approaching that point now. You have done enough inner work to stop proving your worth through sacrifice. You have learned enough discernment to recognize what resonates and what only distracts. This is why the energy around you feels different lately, lighter, yet deeper. It is the feeling of alignment arriving quietly, like dawn before sunrise. I want you to understand that love, true love, is not sent to test you. It is sent to remind you who you are when you are most yourself. The connection unfolding toward you will not require you to perform, impress, or diminish yourself to be chosen. It will meet you where you stand, not where you pretend to be. That is how you will recognize it, by the absence of tension. You have spent a long time learning how to be strong. Now you are learning how to be soft without feeling unsafe. This transition matters. Strength taught you survival. Softness will teach you intimacy. Your soulmate can only meet you at the level of openness you allow, which is why this season of reflection has been necessary. I see how often you replay conversations that never happened, imagining what you would say if given the chance. Release that habit now. When the moment comes, words will not need rehearsal. They will flow naturally, shaped by presence rather than fear. You will not need to explain yourself excessively or defend your feelings. Being understood will feel effortless. There is a misconception you must let go of, the belief that destiny arrives dramatically. Sometimes destiny arrives gently, almost unnoticed at first. It does not knock loudly because it does not need permission to belong. It feels familiar, like a place you have visited in dreams. When you recognize it, your body will relax instead of bracing itself. I know part of you still wonders if you are imagining this, if hope has dressed itself as intuition. But hope feels anxious. Intuition feels calm. Pay attention to that difference. This message is not stirring urgency in you, it is creating stillness. That is how you know it carries truth. Your soulmate's presence will not compete with your life. It will complement it. They will not pull you away from your purpose, they will respect it. They will not ask you to choose between love and selfhood. They will admire the way you honor both. Mutual respect is the soil in which this connection grows. You have been practicing patience without realizing it. Every time you chose peace over chaos, every time you walked away from what felt wrong even when it felt familiar, you were saying yes to what was meant for you. Those choices did not go unnoticed. They were signals sent into the unseen, aligning paths in ways you could not calculate. I want you to release the fear that you will miss this moment. You cannot miss what is aligned with your soul. You may delay it by ignoring your inner guidance, but you cannot erase it. What is meant for you will find ways to reach you again and again until you are ready to receive it fully. There will be clarity soon. Not all at once, but in gentle confirmations. A sense of rightness. A feeling of being met rather than chased. When that happens, do not interrogate it. Allow yourself to experience joy without needing guarantees. Trust is not built through certainty. It is built through consistency. Your heart has learned discernment. It knows the difference between excitement and peace now. Let that wisdom guide you. When something feels calm and expansive at the same time, you are in the presence of truth. When something feels urgent and draining, step back. You no longer need to convince yourself to stay where alignment is absent. I want you to remember this above all. You are deeply loved, not conditionally, not temporarily, not theoretically. You are loved in a way that honors your becoming. The connection approaching you is an extension of that love, not a replacement for it. You are not seeking completion, you are inviting companionship. As this message comes to a close, I want you to sit with one final understanding. You are safe to open your heart. You are safe to trust again. You are safe to receive what you once thought you had to earn. Love does not arrive to judge your past, it arrives to build your future. The conversation your soulmate is asking for will unfold at the right moment, in the right way, with the right energy. You do not need to rush toward it. Continue being present. Continue honoring yourself. Continue listening to the quiet guidance within you. I have spoken to you not to overwhelm you, but to reassure you. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. Everything is moving according to a rhythm that serves your highest good. Now rest in this knowing. Carry it gently. And when the moment arrives, you will recognize it not by intensity, but by peace. Amen.